This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and today I want to feature this post from Exposing Amber Heard on Instagram, and the account's almost on 4,000 followers. Pretty good. And this here is a throwback, as the account likes to call it, because it's about how Amber Heard was really infatuated with Johnny Depp's association, but not necessarily with Johnny Depp, the man and the person. Now, we've seen this happen, I think, to a certain extent for other marriages. I personally think this is unconfirmed, but Pam Anderson's husband, who recently divorced her, or she divorced him, or you get the picture, they split, was probably infatuated with that old image of the Baywatch beauty and that kind of thing. And then, it kind of fell apart when the reality of everything hit. And also, we know Jason Momoa was like very starstruck and very, very infatuated with like Lisa Bonet as the character, as this famous person from The Cosby Show and things like that. And in those cases, it was probably pretty innocent and there probably wasn't, bad intentions, maybe even good intentions. But I think in Amber's case, it was probably not such good intentions. I think Amber meant all along to marry Johnny Depp, the movie star, the character, not the actual man behind it all. And when you see things like this, obviously that gives what I'm saying some weight. We've got some evidence for that. So let's take a look. This here is how the post starts off. I'm finally back. My exams are almost done. I have one left so I can finally go back to posting. Here's a throwback of Kate James saying how obsessed Amber was with the fame that being with Johnny brought her. And one other comment snuck in there. Might as well read it. Shocker. As if we didn't already realize that she was already self-obsessed, a self-obsessed narcissistic fame monster. Okay, pretty good way to put it. No complaints here. And here's what they provide as the clip out, or our little clue, our little piece of evidence. One aspect of my job was to go to the local newsstand and purchase multiple copies of every magazine that she was in every week. I was instructed to hide them in a garage so that Johnny wouldn't see them, because obviously, if he saw them, he might get around to thinking, are you in love with me? Do you want to get to know me? The musician, the artist, Johnny Depp behind everything? Or do you want the association because you're infatuated with your own fame? It's a reasonable question, and I think we know the answer. Once I left out some apartment by mistake and Amber flipped out at me over that. She didn't want Johnny to know how obsessed she was with her newfound increasing fame thanks to her association with him. And, this little bit says a lot. And this is only one little clip out. This person, Kate, I'm sure saw a lot more than that. It just really blows my mind that you would need to get multiple copies of these magazines and hide them. All right, you're newly famous, so you're going to get a kick out of it. Sure, anyone would. But to this extent of having somebody collect things, every magazine, well, when you're an avid reader, I guess you need all those magazines. All right, that was a joke for you guys who might have gotten it. But anyway, the point is, look, I mention this channel once in a while. I'm nowhere near famous. There's some of my peers out there. We're not like big and famous. However, our name does get around. But when that happens, you kind of let it go. And most of the time, you don't really want to see what's being said. Once in a while, you do, when it's like really positive. But you take a look. You say, oh, you look at the magazine. All right. They're saying this, they're saying that. What else you got? What else is going on? But I've got like a normal life. I'm sure a lot of my peers have a normal life. If I was married to some superstar, I'm not sure I'd be collecting these magazines and every little mention of my name, because that would just be obvious that it's going to happen. Unless I was really, really full of myself and I wanted to save everything and maybe show people, friends, family, brag, things like that. In other words, it would mean I was infatuated with the association, not necessarily the person. Once again, shout to this account. doing a good job. I check it once in a while. If you consider subscribing and you don't, well, I guess I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.